Whew. Good evening, everybody. How's it going? Given that we're going to Daytona tonight, and we're also staying in the land of freedom, thought it was only fitting to mix up my usual arcade racing soundtrack with some of that at Daytona. Let's see, is there a practice server up? In hindsight, I should have checked this earlier. I didn't. So. Whew. There is indeed. Awesome. Let me get rid of all of this shite. Ah, game captures on the wrong game. Would help if I had it on the right one. Hey, there we go. Oh look, even have our live room. I guess the Slowbros put it on their server. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's load up the setup. We're out here at Laguna tonight in the Audi. I don't know what was really possessing me when I picked this. Something was. Cause it's gonna be something, alright. I'm really not... I'm scared. This big lump of 80s German engineering. The Goo Lagoon round. Hey there, Adam, how's it going? Oh, man. Speaking of goo, well, not exactly goo, but I am, like, comedically bunged up tonight. Because I've had, like, a bit of a cold over the weekend. It's not bad or anything, but it's, my nose has been, like, blocked, like you can't believe. So, if I sound a bit off, that'd be why. But I think it's mostly fine. It's just a nuisance. Almost forgot... Wow. Can't believe you. Watching Mass Effect discussion videos. I guess you really enjoyed playing through them, eh? I have 2. I remember I got given that for free on, like, I think Origin released it for free, like, ages ago. And I picked it up. And I played a little bit of it, but it... Back then, it didn't grab me. And I just never went. I never touched it beyond that. But one of these days, I should probably go back to it. Because since then, my outlook on video games and what I look for in a video game has definitely changed a lot. Back then, I was probably just looking for something that was, like, really surface level and brainless. Not some, like... Oh, shit. Not some, like, deep, intrinsic... character, story-driven, narrative stuff. I don't know. But nowadays, you know. I like getting more into the games that I play. So, I think I'd probably enjoy it a lot more if I went back and played it now. Fuck's sakes, I'm still locking up into this first corner. How low do I have to put this brake by? 70 hours is still 70 hours. Yeah, that is quite a decent chunk of time. My voice sounds more bass heavy. Oh. It's an interesting... Do you mean like deeper? Or like... more reverby? I don't know. I might be talking louder for all I know. Because it's clogged my ears up as well, so I can't hear as well. everything's a bit quieter than it normally is. I heard someone hit puberty. Damn. It's double puberty. Oh, this thing is just a wandering boat. You know, I think I haven't tried. We're gonna yeet. Intentional. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna drop them. Put these to 130. Actually, what is... That's a bad metric to go off. What is the current gap? About 40 millimeters. Okay. So I drop this shit to the ground. Where do I get to? I lose. Okay. So I want to be at 195. There or thereabouts. Because I think that's too low. I think that balance worked pretty nicely. So I want to keep that kind of balance. There we go. It's a little higher, but it should still do. Just so the ACBAC comment might want to learn a prayer. It's not that bad, actually. That's why I picked it. I actually struggled to find... I overwrote that setup without testing it. Well, I best hope it's good. Yeah, it's not too difficult, I don't think. At least relative to the car. That Porsche on the default is... Forgot that... Jesus. Have I just, like, faded from existence in your life, then? I no longer exist. Oh, excuse me. It's probably gonna happen a few times tonight. I no longer exist in your, domain. Others have to learn prayers. Well... Oh shit, god damn it. These brakes are useless. Yeah, last week we did the, what do you call it? We did those 1920s Grand Prix Sunbeams, which were good fun at Old Donny. And, yeah, at the end, Andre suggested, well, he's like saying, like, you know, he'd like to do some more classic racing. And so I kind of cooked up this combo. A couple of days, or I cooked it up before Sunday. And I forgot to send it to Nick. It wasn't until he messaged me earlier, I was like, oops. And, oh, excuse me again. I sent it through to him. But, and I was trying to think, like, what could be, like, an interesting, vintage combo that's a bit out there. And, I settled on the Porsche, because it's a reasonably quick car, but it's not too hard to handle. Its main thing, if anything, is understeer. That thing turns like a bus. On the default setup, at least. And, Well, New Jersey seemed to fit it pretty well. Anyway, I'd sleep 4 hours or so because of a husky would do that. Got to the point where she has her in bed and I'm just... Jesus Christ. I guess that's one way to do it. Learning their ways of the language. I shouldn't have downshifted there. That was a foolish decision. Now I'm gonna go nuclear with these brakes. I'm fed up with constantly locking up. And that's the easiest way to stop the car. There you go. If it ain't gonna lock, if it still locks up now, I'm gonna be furious. But I think throughout this stream, my voice is going to steadily degrade. Because I don't think I've spoken this much since I've started getting this cold. Which that'll be funny to witness. A shame Raceham had to shit the bed on Sunday. Was kind of hoping to be done with those MX-5s, but alas, they live on haunting my mind for another week. I think Nick said we're going to be doing them this Sunday, so... Because I don't think he wants to push back the start of the GT1s, which I'm looking forward to, because those GT1s are fantastic. They're like one of the only car classes in Raceham, at the moment, from what I've tried, that I think feel good, so... And I haven't really had time to care about racing. It's fair enough. I'm only joking around. Oh. I am still locking up! God fucking damn it! What is this bullshit? Oh. Excuse me again. Fuck that up. Off into the gravel I go. It's 10-2 already, holy cow. I have a Discord ping. Oh. Oh, okay. I will mark that as unread for now and read that later. Hey Bree, I love huskies such mischievous clever dogs. Yeah, I can imagine Adam is having a whale of a time having to look after that. Yeah, this isn't an easy combo. I'll be honest, I'm questioning what substances I was consuming whilst I came up with this. Not that I usually consume any, but I was clearly under some kind of unwise influence when I picked this track. It's, I do this every time, I swear. I pick, like, one track that is just, like, an absolute, like, nightmare compared to the rest of them. And this is the one for this series. Albeit, I don't remember what the other 3 tracks in this series, so there may be another track in this calendar that is, like, equally as ridiculous. But yeah, we got 2 interesting races tonight in the land of the free. We have this. Oh, this is feeling a lot better with the ABS back on. And slightly dialed back brakes. Yeah, we've got this. And then we've got the Toyota TS040 fix set up at Daytona. Which is going to be really interesting because, well, most of the lap is going flat out around the banking. And so, hybrid deployment is going to be a big factor around there. Well, I mean, it is in every race, but how you balance that onto the oval. Especially given that the bus stop kind of splits the oval section into 2. That's going to be wobbly, hard to deal with. Hey Meow, how's it going? Surprisingly, she's very chill so far outside of the times when someone leaves the time what she needs to do, so she's just laying in her bed. Fair enough. Yeah, some dogs will end up just kind of being like that from my experience. They'll just kind of be mellow, at least when they're in the house. It's kind of how my nan's dog is. She's very chill in the house, but once you let her out, she's a lunatic. But yeah, the more and more that husky gets settled, probably the more and more active she's gonna get. Because I mean, what, have you even had her a week yet? Oh shit. Because remember our current dog, when we first got her a couple of years ago, she'd, for the first like month or so, she spent most of the time just like laying in her bed, sitting on the sofa, laying under the table and stuff. Now she's a right fucking menace. Rickshaw lines at Daytona, interesting. Well, hopefully we're not going to be gaining flight at Daytona. I really hope not. We gained flight last week at Motorsport, and that didn't end well. So, I think it's going to end even less well at Daytona. Okay, this is feeling more like it. I'm not good at dealing with this car at the moment, no. So this combo's still gonna be fucking tough as nails. I'm missing just about every apex going. Seems like though I finally picked a track that isn't as murderous on the front left. So we need to bump those pressures up. So time to throw it in the wall again. Vanity Jugs are very funny. Also have a habit of talking when they're in a good mood. I used to work for a dog daycare. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah, +2. Put some even. That works out. How much does it say on the fuel? 42 minutes. That's probably a lie. How much time do we have? Oh, we have no time. I'm not ready for this. How many people have we got signed up? I guess we'll see. $16, okay. And the server will be going up any second. So I should probably actually go and get it up. Oh, yep, there we go. 16. I do not have high prospects for this race. It's gonna be the same as Thompson rode last night. Just survive. Which, I'll be honest, I nearly didn't survive the race last night. That was a, That crash with Rob was very interesting. I think I want to lift the front up a little bit. And lift up the back a little bit more as well. I think I should give it a good... yeah, actually, maybe lower the back. We'll shave off a bit of height on the rear. Actually push the front up a little bit more. I want to knock out some of the oversteer that I put into it for tall positioning. This track isn't as flat, so we don't need as much of it. And I think it's kind of throwing the car off. Yeah, definitely peeling back that brake power has definitely helped. Not being murdered by the ABS as much. It's actually feeling quite good. I am surprised. Whether I can get any pace out of it, different question. Oh, I'm... Missed that apex by a country mile. Missed that one too. Really gotta brake early for this corner. I've still skidded off. Fucking... Jesus. This thing moves around too much. Maybe adding a bit more front height was the problem. Yeah, understeer buggy, yeah. Yeah, four-wheel drive, yeah, it does naturally tend to be more on the understeery side, but, this car, it's jacked up to the moon, so it rolls around. You can probably see how much the car is, like, rolling into the corners. And when we transition into the corners, it kind of, like, wobbles around and stuff, so... It's really not helping things. Also, it's heavy. Don't think the Quattro ever really had a reputation for being a light car. And this certainly proves it. It's quite fun once you get it all nailed down, though. But it's, to get it properly settled is not an easy thing. Especially when the brakes decide whether they want to work or not. Yeah, I was... Oh my god, what the hell? I don't know how that happened. And he just says hi in the chat. I just see him flipping over. Oh, he might have hit one of the cones, actually. I'm 1.3 off of the pace. That's not too bad. Yeah, illness is a horrible thing, though. can take hold suddenly and act very relentlessly. Yeah, clones can flip your car. Yeah, I forgot about that. I remember, and then I remembered one time when I was racing here in an MX-5, and I got a little greedy there and just gobbled a load of cones. And I just gained flight. I just come down to turn one, I just see Matteo just on his nose. Let's try and bleed a little bit more off. Yeah, obviously, because AC is interesting when it comes to these things. Well, with how it handles these things online. There was something I wanted to try and change. It's completely lost on me what that is, though. I guess I can try lowering the rear bump a little bit. See what that does. Let's try and cut that down a fair bit as well. I'm just changing random things. I have to try that flip. Hey, Michael. Put enough fuel for 5 laps. I'll just go on out there. Yeah, only wheels I've tried properly. Yeah. Cool flip. Yeah, it was a pretty cool flip. Oh, Mike was gonna try it. No, I don't think he did. He didn't really seem to get much out of that. Oh, but he's he's gone rallying. Oh, he's gone even more rallying. Oh, excuse me. Sudden cough jump scare. It's feeling a bit better though. But when I actually start pushing next lap, that's when we'll know whether I fucked the car up or not. Albeit part of that could be that I'm running with less fuel. So there's a bit less mass sloshing around in the car. Oh, I fucked that one. Oh, I almost killed Michael there. Well, let's hope I don't do that in the race. That would be a bit disastrous. Hopefully that's the only time I'm gonna do that. Track grip is pretty low at the moment, and it's only gonna go up, so hopefully it gets better. Oh, I shouldn't have hit that curb. Make it one lap. Making lap one of the race will be interesting. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Alexi's missed the first corner. He's been caught out by the Audi sponge brakes. Yeah, the first lap is going to be very... Even without any spins, the first lap is going to be very interesting. As all of us are trying to vie for track position. And this big lump isn't going to allow much wiggle room. Especially when its brakes are as bad as they are. I'm definitely expecting some lap 1 carnage. I should have been on the throttle. I just let it understeer there. That was a bit silly. Need to definitely focus on braking in straight lines, because otherwise the car gets a bit unsettled if you turn a little bit before you brake. That can be good in some corners, but into the corkscrew, nope. you, Michael. But I need to make the corner here. There you go. Wasn't too bad of an opening lap. I don't think it was anything spectacular. Oh, apparently... Alright, well, I'll take that. That was better than I was expecting. I made at least superseded by Yari, but I'm not... I was expecting that. I was not expecting to be staying on pole. But, having a lap that's actually good enough to be up there, that was a lot better than I was expecting. Of course, it's a turbo car, so you gotta kind of work the turbo as well to really get the most lap time out of it. Turbo's not as vicious as it is on the actual Group B car. I mean, this is basically just a watered down Group B car in the end. But, it's still there. It's got all the bells and whistles, but, it's a bit spongier and slower, so that your average road user can drive it. Whoa. That was not faster. Bollocks. Just for the luck gear, I am going to need it. This is not an easy combo. Oh, whoa, right on the edge there. Oh, a little over the edge though. In a straight line. Don't know how I managed that. I'm down to P8 now. So much so for that good first lap. Track grip's properly ramped up now, so that lap is now terrible. I only got like 3 minutes. Oh, that's not a lot. That front right pressure isn't great either, so I can probably fix that. Wobble. We're good. Felt pretty decent. Let's get this final corner. Always hitting that bloody curb. How much fuel we got? Got enough to do one more. 140. Oh, it's enough for P3 at the moment. Holy cow. Alright. I shouldn't have gone down to second. That was stupid. And I'm off in the... that's not the end of the world, actually. Oh, man. Okay, I'm down to P4 now, but that's fine. Down to P5, that's... wow. I guess it's more down to where I'm expected to be. Running the edge there. I have overdone it. Yep. Sayonara. That's qualifying done for me. Shit. What was that? We wanted to take away... well, Might have been 2. Only driven this car in snowy Nords. That was fun though. I can imagine it was probably quite fun. Yeah, it was a bit of an F. I only have myself to blame. Okay. Actually, don't want a lot of fuel then this time around. Yeah, we don't. But 29. Yeah, that's more than enough. Make it to the end. I'll put in 30 just to be safe though. This car's heavy enough as it is, so 1 extra litre is not gonna make too much of a difference. Other than that, I think I'm quite happy. What I have? Oh, I've been knocked down to PA. A very tight field again though. Holy cow. Of course you have Ilmari and Mattia miles ahead of everyone else. But the rest, all the others here are pretty tight. Just so luck me how I'm gonna need it. I think everyone else here will do as well. Take a big fat drink before the race starts. Cheers for luck, Bri. I'm gonna need it. I'm just gonna absorb all the luck I possibly can. Yeah, cheers for luck, Adam. I think I've already said enough times that I need it. So, not gonna bother again. I'm down to 9th now. God damn it. I'm sinking. Okay, good. Michael didn't beat me. I'll be any. No, he's not gonna do it. Okay, I think my P9 is safe. But I am, like, right in the danger zone, so... If you win or turn from Rico, fuck's sakes. That's not gonna... I need some divine intervention to be able to win this race, I think it's pretty safe to say. Whew. At least it's not iRacing. Oh no. Has this got something to do with the misadventures of James? I've seen a couple of bits from that and it's it's been interesting. A bit. Can I engage Kia? Can I have first? There we go. T1 full sound. Alright, well, we'll see. You can tell how soft the suspension is on these things, just how violently they buck when you hammer the throttle and dump the clutch on the start. Oh, Mika's braking already. I've gotten wobbly. I couldn't really send because the car ahead of me went full grandma style into turn 1. I was sandwiched there between Yari and Michael. Got a little personal with Yari, but there was only a light brush. Both of us got away with it. He's going to take the spot from me as he bounces all over the road. Michael's coming flying up. Oh my god. This is a bad move. Oh, there's a car. Jesus Christ. He's not gonna try it, is he? He is. However, he chickened out, like mid-corner. What? I don't get people who do that. If you're gonna stick it up someone's inside into a corner, you fucking go for it. Like... Oh, Michael's off in the sand. If anything, that's my pet peeve, is when people stick it up my inside and then they pussy out of it. It's like, come on. Oh, I almost killed him there. Fuck. Hey, Donnie. I think the luck... oh. We've had a few close moments on this first lap alone. So, 18 more minutes of this. That's why according to him, he's lucky you gave him enough room. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm always gonna... You know... Unless you're gonna dive bomb me from last century, I'm gonna try and... That's what she... For fuck's sakes. Hey, Michael. See? This is what you do. You go up someone's inside, you fucking commit. Shrugged him out of my way. But, you know, unless somebody sends it on me from last century, I'll always try to give someone the space into a corner. Doesn't always work out. But, I mean, I'm only human. I can only do so much. But, you know, I don't... Oh, I fucked up the braking! We're good. Brake's a complete wank. That was an F indeed. Oh, Fernando's off the road. That was close. But yeah, if there's one thing I've come to learn in racing, it's that most of the time, staying side by side for long periods of time is not a good thing. So I like to stay side by side with cars as little as possible. Need to work on your aim. Evil. Evil. That was indeed a big code brown. I'm not gonna... However, he's gonna open the door. Hello. That's fine. I will take that door. And there we go, he's learning. Oh, he's missed the corner though. So I'm gonna pull an Uno reverse card on him. So 7 times long term is a good thing. Well, actually, put on my nerd glasses. Actually, it's not good even in NASCAR. If anything, it's even more punishing there, because the way side drafting works. Oh, I hit that sausage, but the suspension ate it like a champ. Oh, Mercedes had nice aiming tool in front of the car. Yeah, I don't think the Audi badge would sit quite as nicely on the front of the car, but who am I to say? Jesus. I wish I wasn't so bloody stuffed up by this bloody cold. Definitely helped me focus a bit better. Okay, We're in a bit of clean air now, so we can finally relax a little bit. Try and focus on nailing down a solid rhythm. Dropping Fernando and Peter behind me. And trying to reel down Michael. Yeah, starting to damage... Oh, Michael's off in the sand. Started to damage the engine. Last week's race enters the chat. I damaged the engine quite badly last race. But I mean, it's AC, so it really doesn't matter until the engine goes boom. So I can get away with being a bit aggressive on the downshifts, as long as I'm not too aggressive and blow the engine. Which I almost was at Poznan, which wouldn't have been good. But I kept the engine just about intact. I probably knocked like all of the bolts loose, but you know, it was still holding on just about. And in fact, as you mentioned, Mercedes badge, a common car mod for larger and hungry was Mercedes front grills. It doesn't awfully surprise me. Oh, I ate that sausage. But once again, the car kinda ate it. Michael's almost 3 seconds up the road, holy cow. I need to stop... Fuck. I need to stop eating these sausages. It's not helping me. I say as I do it again. A little bit of wheel spin. Oh, excuse me. God, yeah, there's like a big old train up ahead. If I could just close in on them, we could actually have some good fun here. There's like 6 cars or so in that train. Fucking hell. That drop down to 3rd was not good. But is what it is. Fernando must have gotten turn 1 very wrong, because I've put a lot of time on him. Put it in the sand a little bit there, but it doesn't matter too much. This is almost like the... It's not quite as much like the Fiesta WRC, but it is kind of similar in the sense that, like, it's not really phased as much as, like, cars normally are in AC by going off track. Probably because of the 4-wheel drive. But also because both of them are running on, like, somewhat grooved, like, semi-slick tires. So there isn't as much traction loss as, say, with, like, slicks on the dirt. Turning a bit too early there. I don't even know I changed down to 2nd there. I really couldn't tell you. I could do a 140. What am I going to do? 41. Not good enough. Not good enough. I need to delay my shifts to 3rd. Well, seems like another week of just... Oh, Fernando's gone off the road. Yep, seems like it's another week for me of just kind of driving around. Yeah, those front wheels do get pretty toasty. Seems to be the story of my life this SRS season. Just kind of poodling around on my own. Even in Donnie's series on Mondays, where I've been doing pretty well, most of the time it's just me, myself, and I. Because usually it's the aliens ahead of me, then it's me, then it's the rest of the field. I mean, Rob was giving me a good run on a Monday, but he then decided that he was going to put his car into a lamppost. That ended that battle, which is a shame. That was quite fun. I was hoping to carry it on for a few more laps at least, because we were pretty much matching pace. You know, I'd pull a little bit in on him one lap, he'd take a little bit away from me the next, and it's a nice little undulating battle, and then bam, lamppost. You and Peter and I'd probably be last. Well, I don't know. Hard to say. I don't think you'd fare too badly. But I think comparing the front of the grid to the back of the grid, it's a night and day difference. You know, all these guys ahead of me have a lot of experience. They are very good at what they do. And they've been doing it for a while. People behind me, mixed bag. Some have been doing it for a while, some haven't. But I do feel like towards the back of the pack in SRS, the pace delta definitely opens up a lot more. Because, like, this front group here was very tight on pace in qualifying. Apart from, like, the front two. Front two were light years ahead of everyone. Then there was, like, 5 or 6 cars that were all in, like, a very close bracket. I was pretty close to them as well, but I just haven't been able to sort of maintain... Well, I made those big mistakes earlier. I just haven't really been able to maintain a good enough pace to hang with them. Oh, yellow flag, somebody's gone off. Oh, it's Michael. I think he's bottled it. He has. Rip. Maybe there's a chance on them. Not if I do that. Kind of. I'd say it's only really a false hope if you're, like, so much faster in qualifying than you are in the race. But I think for me, I'm usually a little bit faster in the race than I am in qualifying. Depends on how the race goes. Oh, we're so close to pace and the gaps extend by every lap. I mean, this group of cars ahead are pretty tight. Depends on if you did any practice or not. Yeah, I did do a bit, but clearly not enough. You know, one issue I do find with practicing, though, is that it's not until the actual, like, when practicing, and even sometimes in qualifying, my brain never really properly engages, never really gets in to that same level of focus that it does in the race. And that's, you know, it's kind of why I, on top of all the other reasons I don't bother practicing, it does make it feel pointless when I do, for the most part, because it's like, well, it just doesn't really feel like I'm gaining much out of it when I do most of the, when I don't really zero in properly until, like, the race itself. I mean, the other week, I jumped into a random Sunday race on SUB with the, in Race Room. I think I was talking about it last week a little bit, the F4 at Macau. Practice, I don't think I set a single valid lap in practice. In qualifying, like, it took me until, like, the last few minutes to actually get a valid lap time in. And then, in the race, I got 3rd place in the second, and then or in the first race, and then I won the second one. Admittedly, some luck was on my hand in the second, because others faltered where I didn't, but, you know, it was kind of, yeah, it's quite the track, yeah, exactly, and I just wasn't really, my brain wasn't really engaged that much in practice, in qualifying, and in Race Room, because Race Room's track limits are brutal as fuck, you as much consider tapping a wall at Macau in Race Room, in qualifying, and that's your lap time deleted. It's ridiculous. You, like, can't touch any of the walls. It's madness. But, yeah, then barriers are really close to you. I mean, race 1, I just took it very cautiously. I didn't get, I tapped the wall a couple of times, but I didn't get any damage on my car, so I lived to fight another day. Whilst everyone else was, like, plowing into the wall and getting damage and stuff. So, I mean, he speeds up in the race as the quali and first few laps were the practice. Yeah. But, you know, I don't know. The practice for me just kind of feels like a fruitless effort. But I could go in and just jump into races and have some fun. But at the same time, I am kind of reaching that level where the people who beat me are the people who take this shit, like, kinda seriously. Like, not necessarily fully seriously. Oh, well, they're either people who take it more seriously than I do and invest more time into learning about all the nitty-gritty of being faster and stuff. And also just people who are, like, just incredibly talented. But, like, and so it does make me question that, like, you know, maybe I should start practicing a little bit more. But at the same time, it's like, can I be bothered to? I like practice when I'm one of those people who get real enjoyment out of something like that. Yeah, the only real times when I'll just run a car around the track on my own is if I'm, like, trying out a mod or something. Or testing out something for something. You know. I much prefer being jammed in, like, a racing scenario. It's also quite fun sometimes having your back up against the wall. And helps alleviate some of that pressure. Like, if I'd spent, like, 3 hours practicing for this race and just did the same shit I did now, I'd feel pretty wrecked. But given the fact that I spent, I don't know, like, 30 minutes practicing, and that was just, you know, time I would spend normally on this stream, it doesn't feel too bad. I'd like to do better. It was, I was a bit bummed that I fucked up so badly at the start. But, you know, it is what it is. I'll take a P10. Same way I like proper trainings for football, like I had as a kid. Most seniors just want to play games. I actually want a proper training with drills. Yeah, that's fair enough. Terrible race. I assume you didn't have a good time. Yeah, I was difficult, Alexia. Oh. Jesus, I need another drink. My throat. Eight people up. Yeah, the next one is gonna be very spicy. I'm hoping much better things for this one. I'm a lot more comfortable with the combo, but at the same time, the hybrid deployment is gonna be the make or break. I mean, there was me and Mosport thinking, oh yeah, I've got the lead. That's gonna be awesome. And then Yari just leaves me for dust in the straight, and I'm like, fuck. I've got my hybrid deployment wrong. So yeah, if I have the hybrid deployment wrong, then I'm screwed. But I think it should be a fun race regardless. Daytona usually bodes quite well for me. It's a fun track, and I like the car, so. Championship done. Are you out of contention then? Is that what you're saying, Mateo? Never got too down about a bad result despite putting in practice. It happens. What annoys me is if the game breaks and runs. Yeah. That's why I gave up Prem for the MS2CC Championship I was on, yeah. I assume that's finished now. I wasn't really... I feel like that just kind of stopped AMS2CC. I mean, it could have just been that I wasn't doing a good job of keeping track of what was going on with it, but, yeah, long finished, okay. Yeah, Miko braked really early. I guess he knew that potential chaos was about to unfold. And, yeah, so I couldn't undertake Mihaw's orders of sending it. Maybe I could have. That was a little bit of space. It was about a car's width on the inside. Missed opportunity, I guess. I missed the end when I took my break. Yeah, fair enough. I'm at 10 points behind, but Mattia seems faster. So I was braking too much at the end, but my engine was almost dead. I don't know, if your engine's almost dead, then... but I was nowhere near you, so... I can't comment on how you were braking. That was quite tight, though, with Yari. I really should have just kind of hung back a bit more, but... I wasn't sure. Yeah, Michael then comes in with the send. Yeah, it's a pity, yeah... You gotta take a break, you gotta take a break. As much as we wouldn't like life to come before sim racing, unfortunately it doesn't have to. Yeah, he's... Oh, what the hell? So he did go for it, but he just... Alright, that was a more bizarre outcome than I'd thought, but... Thank God he, well, he actually got off the brakes, but I guess it's good he didn't jam back on the throttle, otherwise he would have killed me. I thought he'd just chickened out into the apex, but nope. He got a bit too eager on the turn-in. Mike off into the grass there. What's saying? Which is, yeah, some of the races designed for fun, but MS2 online and dedicated service. Yeah, it's definitely too much of a crapshoot. Feel raw skill levels factor in a lot more than practicing. I mean, just look at Sarah. She often has races starting in the back, 5 to the front. I mean, yeah. Yes and no. And I can use my own experiences as a perfect example for that. You know. She's definitely more talented than I am. But I think, you know, the reason why she can jump into those races and be very fast immediately is because she has experience. You know, if you run enough races and you take the right lessons away from those races, you will become faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And you'll be able to be... Oh, this is where I fucked it. I just got on the brakes way too late. Jesus, yeah. I was just jumping on the brakes like here. I already get on the brakes there. Yeah, I was never making that. But yeah, you know, if you've naturally got a lot of experience in something, you're going to have a lot of knowledge and a lot of abilities that normal people aren't going to have. And so even if you're not practicing, if you're constantly racing, you're still building track time. This is a pretty nice fight here, actually. I got up his inside. He then goes in really hard. And he overshoots, and I just whoop back on through. And that was basically it for my race. It was kind of meandering on through existence. I kept it clean for those last few laps, though, so I can't be too miffed. Putting in reasonable enough lap times. It was a bit more of a boring race than I wanted, but yeah, check time always helps you improve whether through confidence or just feel, yeah. Yeah, I need the check time, yeah. Through, not trough, yeah. Bit of a different meaning there. Okay, let's bring up those results before I get distracted doing looking at other things. Oh. Yep, right. Take care, Brian. See you around. Thanks for coming along. Get this. That's the wrong window capture. That's for NR 2003. Voila. Quattro at Laguna. Yeah, Mattia takes the win. Then Ilmari, Robert, Matteo, Alexi, Yari, Phil, Nico, Martin. Oh, Martin? Michael. Myself, Peter, Arnold, Abdon, Fernando. Oh, Fernando dropped back quite a lot. Oof. Artem. And then Aldis, who didn't even show up. Where's me? 9th down to 11th, then up to 10th, and I could have just sat there. I must have had some incident in the last couple of laps because he lost 2 spots there. Oof. Pretty clean grid. It's not too bad. Oh, Jesus. I'd love it if both my nostrils were functioning properly at the moment. Qualifying, yeah, Marty got the pole. Mattia and Marty's picked up the pace a lot. He was pretty quick in that first round, but he struggled a bit more. And he's definitely picked up the slack. Matteo, same top 3 in all 3 races in qualifying. Jesus. Then Alexi, Robert, Phil, Nico, Yari, myself in 9th, and Michael in 10th. Maurice Mattia takes fastest race start, followed by Mari, Robert, Matteo, Alexi, Michael, Miko, Phil, Yari, and then myself. Everyone in the 140s or below apart from me. Guess the same as qualifying. Oh yeah. Sugo. Sugo's next round, yeah. Why did I pick it for this car? I couldn't tell you, but I did. Benvalolunga Classic. That should be another good one. And Summit Point, which is going to be another juicy one, I think. Anyways, yeah, on to the championship. Yeah, Mattia is in the lead currently, 2 wins. Matteo got the win last time out, but lost a bit of ground today. Yeah, they were dead even coming into this round. And yeah, he took a 10-point hit this time around. Sugo in Italian could be translated as sauce. Always makes me laugh. Yeah, then it's Amari, Phil, Robert, Yari, Alexi, Michael, Nico, myself, and then Artem. Oh, I'm in 10th. Not a good championship for me so far. Need to drive it more. Haven't done so in a good while. Well, hey, we're running it next Tuesday, you know. Sug equals suck in my language. Oh boy, yeah, that's a can of worms. Yeah, not a good opening for this championship. Which is a bit of a bummer. I knew this was going to be harder than the Fiesta, but I was kind of hoping I'd still have a good run like the Fiesta. That has not materialized, though. I won't be able to race next Tuesday, lol. Oh, fair enough, no pressure. But I guess, yeah, going back to our, like, discussion point earlier on, like, talent and practice and stuff. I think that the big Achilles heel with not practicing a lot. Craig looks in the mirror and starts to see James in it. Oh no. Oh no. That means we're gonna be resubbing to iRacing soon. Oh no. But yeah, so as I said, the one of the big Achilles heels to not practicing a lot is that you're good in the stuff you're good in, but you suck in the stuff that you're not good in. Which is kind of obvious, but I mean, if you practice a lot, you can kind of mitigate that. Like, if I spent a lot more time with this car, I could definitely start to figure it out a bit better. And, suck less. But I only drive this car for, like, the, hour a week I race it. You know, the little bit of practice, like 30 minutes of practice beforehand. Then the 10 minutes qualifying, 20-minute race. That's all I do every week. So it's not a lot to get me places with the car. Over the 6 weeks, I'm steadily improving. But, you know, compared to something, say, like the Skoda last season... I mean, where's the... historic results? Skoda. Where'd I finish there? 4th. Wow. Wasn't... That's still pretty good. You know, 2 podiums. Finished in the top 5, I think, every race. You know, the lowest... Oh, no. Not at Assen. Well, Assen was a bit of a disaster. But pretty much everywhere else, you know, I was consistently up there. Heck, I almost won the race at Oran Park. Had I been a bit more aggressive, I probably could have. But, you know, that's a car that definitely suits me a lot more, this Skoda, than this big old barge of the Audi. And so, yeah, you fly high when you do stuff you're good in. You don't fly so high when you do stuff you're not good in. Did already? Yeah, I mean, the temptation's always there. I did it once, had fun with it, and whatnot. And now that, you know, I actually have money behind me, it is something I can afford. But, you know, if I... You know, I can afford it now. But it's like, do I want to spend that money? I don't know. Still doesn't sound very appetizing. Put it that way, if on average you work 8 hours, sleep about the same, and spend 2 to 3 hours racing, there's not... Yeah. But it's still a decent amount of time to play with. But, you know, I like to spend that time not racing. Gotta have some wind down from all the sim racing stuff every now and then. Otherwise, you're just gonna get burnt out. I mean, I could easily do like a load of... I could easily turn like an extra hour's worth of practice before I start the stream. But I usually just boot up some other game entirely. Up until then. And then it's not until it hits like 7 PM is when I'll boot up like AC. And I'll do like a lap in both of the cars to get the pictures for the thumbnail. Then go and, you know, then probably get distracted talking to friends and start the stream late. As per usual. But, yeah, we got 12 so far. Well, that's the full grid, 12. That's a bit lower than I was hoping, but it's not too bad. Whew. I have consumed way too much fluid. Crap. When I go and take a swig of my bottle and there's basically nothing left. Part of the noisy about when I'm racing is that most of it is around the same time. In the case of SRS, for example, it's either nighttime or nighttime. Or nighttime. Oh, it's either nighttime or nighttime. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong there. I mean, the issue is that that's kind of natural. you know, peak active hours are between like 8 to 10 p.m. In whatever country you're in. And so Europe, that kind of spreads across the, like, just evening in general. Okay, cool, we are actually showing the race. Oh. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's the thing. During the day, everyone's either at work or in school. There's no real in between. Yeah, literally races before I went into work, yeah. But that's because he's a madman who joins, like... Oh, excuse me. Who joins late-night European races from Southeast Asia. But yeah, no, I've recently had this discussion with, like, my main, like, sort of group of friends. It was like, you know, we had some times and stuff set in place for some of the things we do. Or we did, and they, you know, as we've grown older over these past 5 years or so, and we've, you know, we've stopped education, we've started to find work and other ventures in life, you know. We not only have less time to play with, but also our times have, like, shifted and stuff. And so, yeah, it is. Scheduling things is a fucking nightmare, in short. During lockdown, there was enough activity on SRS. Or relatively full races during non-peak European hours. Racing was the same. Yeah. Because, I mean, well, during COVID, everyone was stuck at home. And some of them couldn't even work. So... I mean, you're getting paid quite literally to sit on your ass and do nothing. It's hobby time. I didn't quite get that luxury, though. I still had to work. You know, though, actually, I had... Before I, SimRacing is a nice nothing. Some will work instead of the cheeky race. Yeah. Alright. Fair enough, Oh. Fucking him. Oh. But as I was getting onto, is that if anything, before I started working, I actually kind of burned out on sim racing back then. Before I got a job, because it was like pretty much all I was doing. I did like so much of it. Oops, I wanted to stop anyways. Just that I haven't stopped at a good point. But, you know, I did so much sim racing that I kind of just burnt out. And it wasn't until I started working again. Or, well, until I started working. I'd never worked before, obviously. But it wasn't until I started working that, like, actually kind of... It drew me back into sim racing. Because I had, like, less time to spend on games and stuff. I couldn't play, like, 8 hours a day. And that kind of schedule has been maintained, like, ever since. It's been pretty neat. However, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Because I need to go and use the restroom. So I'll quickly do it now, before qualifying starts. Well, I'll miss the opening bit of qualifying, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, back. Yes, it is indeed Daytona. I didn't do it. I don't think I have enough breath in me at the moment to be able to do that. So, it's funny you should say that. I did try. I did do a little bit of oh, fucking hell. Love having a blocked nose. Out of breath from just going down the fucking stairs. So you can actually, with deploying on the banking, you can also get away with a bit of deployment through the infield. Oh, there's a car coming up pretty quick. Hug the inside. How's the 40? The 40 is smoking. What happened to my lungs? It's just that I came down with a bit of a cold over the weekend, and yeah, it really wasn't anything bad, but like it's blocked up like my nose, my ears. And played around with my throat a bit and stuff, so it's like it's kind of blame the virus. Nah, I daren't touch cigarettes ever in my life. I've seen through my dad how difficult it can be to quit them when you get in. And I mean, heck, I don't even drink alcohol, really. A lot of these, like, things, you know, that people drink, a lot of... I don't know, just have no interest. Yeah, my dad has quit, and he has been quitting for years now, but he's never been able to come off... He's never been able to get off of, like, the lozenges. He's still on them to this day. But at least they're, like, infinitely better than him picking up a fag and putting it in his mouth, so... It's fine enough. Quit 13 years ago. Nice. I use a little bit too much energy in this infield, but I will see. Especially these... You guys have been puffing that hard for a few years too much. I shouldn't have boosted at all. Let Yari catch up to me and then slipstreamed him. Oh shit, yeah, double fuel. Gonna hug the out over here. Oh, he's gonna want to slipstream. You fucking bastard! Sneaky cunt. I'm gonna let him boost past me. Sneaky tricks coming out here. We're gaming each other. The boost, however, he's gonna get a bit of a boost back. I've hit the wall. That didn't do me any good. Where am I going? Gone off the fucking nanny. So it's for about 3 weeks. Pitch sheets were soaked every night. Jesus. I still chaos from Spurs. Jesus. I'm P9 in a 12 car qualifying. That's not good. Oh, fuck. Two and a half seconds off. Ugh. Mike was in P6. Maybe we can work together. Maybe not. So you can we say. That's a good point, yeah. I kind of just rolled off my tongue. A bad strike, please, YouTube, yeah. Please, it's just cultural dialect. I don't really talk about smoking much, so... Just kind of... Back in the days when that was all that meant. But now these days, people have to turn everything into something vile and vulgar these days, it feels. Albeit, actually, I think that's been a term for years, so, you know. But I guess a lot of these other things have, like, resurfaced more in this modern era, and it kind of sucks. Would have thought that we would have been beyond a lot of that shit by now, but... Guess not. Should have waited to boost until I got out onto the straight. But they held more speed across the line. Oh well. This is going to be my final qualifying attempt, so... Best make it count. Hope that your first time in London. Yeah, foreigners when they realise England's not like it is in the movies. We're not in Victorian England still, and we're not all posh. They're flabbergasted. What? I think we've lost our marbles. I don't think this lap's going to be any faster than the one I just did, I'll be honest. Geezers in this grid are just too speedy. I'll save a little bit of deploy for the end. Yeah, surprise, surprise, we're not still in Victorian era. Contrary to popular belief. Yeah, it was slower, yeah, fuck. 10th, You know, this is like that P16 meme. I thought I was on for something good with that, like, massive slipstream effort with Yari. And I crossed the line, 9th. Fuck. This ain't looking good. This really ain't looking too good. Go 52. I want to be safe. Didn't mean it like that's where you'll start. Why am I so slow? I just am. I just am. Who knows? Maybe these guys are cheating bastards and have found some sneaky shortcut somewhere. You never know. You never know. People gambling on the softs, or are they just forgetting to switch? Mr. Plowstrat. Maybe. 10th out of 12. Oh, out of 11, apparently. I guess 12th man didn't show up. But actually, wait, this... Well, I'm on the back. No, actually, I think changing upper gear would help, but I think this is going to be one check where I don't need to do that. Well, chaos into the first corner. 10th is channel position now for me. Might as well be. Better than 13th, yeah. Well, there isn't 13 cars in this race. You need to be 13th. Unless you really want to count SRS TV. But every reviewer, IG. Yeah, Daytona gets a 0 out of 10. Too much tarmac. Jesus, Alexi was not doing a good job at staying on track. There's cars everywhere. Oh my god. I can't go anywhere. Boost. TV got a good angle of my crash yesterday. Might have to check that out afterwards. Absolutely hounding him, Michael. I love this turn one. Which dial? This one. Go a little bit wide there. Oh, I'm a little deep. Mike was a little in the grass. I don't know what he's doing. He keeps eating that apron. Michael. Let's make it a highlight out of this crash so I could use it. Fair enough. Let's see, can we coordinate this? Kind of, but not really. We're all just all over the place. Got a nice little fight going on here, though. He's curve boosting. If only that worked here. If only that worked here. You'd see me fucking waving around on those curbs like you can't believe. Could do us some more speed. I mean, I have to rely less on the hybrid. Can you imagine that if curb boosting was a thing in sim racing? Like, holy cow. Like, come on, Michael. Hey, you want to boost past me? It's really not doing a good job of boosting past them. Oh, Alexi's binned it! I think in GT7 for a bit, I have no idea. I've gone in deep, so has Michael. Apologies if I don't read chat that much this race. It's... Oh, Michael's gone deep again. There's a lot to focus on here. It's a tough race. Different methods. I seem to remember something on a few months ago. Holy cow. Here he comes. Side draft time. Use a little bit more. Make sure I'm ahead into here. Now we wait for the cars to zip past. There he goes. Zooming away! Jesus Christ, that speed! Patrick is joining this fight. A few months ago. Ooh. Go over and back. Oh yeah. Yeah, racing in GTA is super scuffed. At least at like the more like try-hardy levels. Speedrunners got bored watching Fast and Furious. Just a tiny bit more, just to cover Michael off. And we watch as he predictably boosts past. He's kind of cancelled out. And now we hit it. I've got him way too deep! Oh no, Patrick! He's got no! He's got straight into the wall. Oh, so wait, this isn't Michael, it's Alexi? What the fuck, where did Michael go? What is happening? I've lost the plot here. Send help. The fuck did Alexi come from? Last time I saw him he was in the wall and it was me and Michael. Is Michael eating the wall somewhere then? I guess probably if he's not here at the moment. Try this as normal if you want to race on the... Yeah, I guess that is true. When you want to join more active communities, they're obviously gonna be a lot more engaged in whatever the main thing is they do. Not quite as much boost in the tank this time. Oh, he saved some for the exit. Yeah, bastard. He's gone a little deep. 10 minutes to go. And even when I was hosting casual plays, people were doing the exploits. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, from what I remember. Like, see, my brother, where are you going? Alright. Absolutely. I don't have any boost, but I've got the speed. What? Oh my god. Caught me off a little bit there. Turned a little too early for turn 1. He's gone deep. I was ready to type too soon, Junior. Did I ruin your moment? By tripping over his car instead. Yeah, no, I know. I know where Too Soon Junior comes from. Do not worry. I was just asking if I'd ruined your moment to say it. Because I fucked up. Because I think... Adley, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you were maybe expecting me to blast past him and be like, Too soon, Junior. And, he instead stayed ahead of me. Just not getting the runs I really need to capitalize on the advantageous position that I'm in currently. Doing that's not going to help. Jesus. Just a little bit closer. Make it a command. Fair enough. I don't know why I went up the inside there. I much prefer being on the outside in turn 1. Not quite. Playing a strategical game here. That hopefully, if I play the cards at the right cards at the right time, I'm gonna win. Oh, he's in the grass a little bit. Is he ready for hell to get let loose? Yeet! I have way too much hybrid boost. I had to break like the 200 board. Oh, I overcooked it a little bit. That's fine. No harm, no foul. Boost on Daytona, yep. Pretty awesome battle, actually. It's only for 6th place, but... I think he's a bit faster than me, but I am... I think I've got the strategy. Overcooked it a wee bit. I think this next lap is probably going to be the last one. Maybe one more. Hard to say. Apocalyptic amount of boost out of this final turn. That he just can't do shit about. Boost too much. Yeah, boost a little bit. I'm not gonna recover enough. Oh, he's bumping the apron. Okay, timer's up. Leader is on to final lap. Hopefully that ticks over the final lap any second now. Oh, he's in the wall! Oh no! No! Rip Alexi. No! Oh, there's one more lap. And it's going to be a clean run. Ah. Didn't mean it like that, yeah. Rip. I want to see what happened to Michael, though, because Michael was there, and then he just vanished. So I'm guessing he wrecked out somewhere. I've gobbled up... Oh, shit. Excuse me. I've gobbled up way too much boost in this infield. Whoops. Oh man, I got a pretty comfortable cushion back to Patrick behind. Quite a weird place it was. He seemed out of control. He seemed to control the bus stop. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Stay behind you for the final turn, yeah. Listen, that's got to wave the finger about the double yellow pass. Alright, well, the race is over. You know the race is over because Mattia's left. Good indicator in SRS to tell whether or not a race is over or not. If Mattia is still in it, it's probably not over. Apart from the rare times where he gets network disconnections. Then it's not over. Oh. That was good fun. Wrong switch, wrong switch. There you go. Oh. Oh. That was awesome fun. Oh, cheers. Thank you. What's race was a dud? You were supposed to be last. Oh, always the opposer, eh, Fred? Always the opposer. I guess we gotta have a contrarian. Oh, that was good fun. I really enjoyed that. Way better than the Audi. Yeah, that was. Daytona delivers once again. Definitely has to be one of my best tracks in sim racing. Every time I come here, I always have fun. Fucking right at the back. This is not the place to be starting. Didn't use, like, boost really into turn 1 because I knew I'm at the back anyways, and there's probably going to be a lot of pushing and shoving in turn 1, and I can close up them through the infield. Slight F. Yeah, what happened to you? I thought it was still you that I was fighting with, and then I realized it was Alexi, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, this was a sketchy moment, yeah. I guess Sobi overshot the chicane. Kind of waving around. Then they go high. And he just suddenly shifts back up onto the track. It's like, oh, I think he realized that that wasn't a smart move because he went back. He quickly tucked back down onto the apron. I caught up to Max. A very unsafe back. Oh, did you lose the rear? I was wondering what happened with you. Because I just looked to my right and I see you up in the wall, phasing through it. I'm like, oh no. And I boosted around all 3 here. Hook, line, and sinker around there. There's one that binned it behind you at the chicane. Oh, I guess we'll see that in a moment. I got right up with you. Didn't think about big banking. That was my main focus, was the big banking here. It was keep it on the track in the infield. Big talking comes out in the banking. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. When I return home. Oh yeah, Jesus, yeah. I boost past Alexi's got a massive run and whoosh through the middle. There are a few laps where I had way too much boost coming out into this stuff out of NASCAR 4. Oh, Mike wouldn't know where to go there. I think I entered turn 1 at like 218 mile an hour one lap or something ridiculous like that. And I almost went straight into the fucking wall. It's a miracle I got this thing stopped. Alexi gets back past here. I used the slipstream, I think, to get past. Yep. Down on the inside. Kind of missed the apex. So was this the lap where I went in at like a bazillion mile an hour? No, only 200. I wasn't that fast. Brake distances change massively each lap. Yeah. One lap I went in so fast I was like, fuck it, I'm just braking at the 200. Well, this was tight. Ooh. Alexi boosted. I don't think he was expecting me to not be on the boost. I don't know why I stayed here. Oh, Michael was already... Oh, wait. Oh, Michael was the one who binned it. Oh. Why did I think it was Alexi? Yeah, it's here, yeah. I thought that was Alexi. I mean, to be fair to me, you're both in carbon fiber cars, because I'm a good streamer and use the SRS skins app. But I mean, I should have been able to have read that. I don't know why I didn't read the name above his head and be like, ah, yes, this isn't Michael. Or read the real time. I think I was just so fixated on the cars rather than anything else. The cars and my boost gauge. That I didn't give a shit who was around me. He let off into here. And whoop. Yeah, Patrick caught up. Here we go, yeah. 215. Oh no, I died off there. I still had to turn one with a lot of speed. Oh, I don't think it was a slap. Might have been the next one. Where I just absolutely blast turn one. Had way too much speed. Oh, here we go, yep. 218. And I just overcooked it. Off I went. Kept it on the black stuff, though. Have a Patrick crucial error. He went over too far to the left, off onto the grass, and straight into that wall. There was no stopping. That was unfortunate, but it was back to just me and Alexi going at it. Yeah, I realized being in pan lock the rears like a few others did, yeah. I mean, I have confidence in this car, especially on the braking. So, sometimes through the corners I don't have as much confidence, but when I'm braking in a dead straight line, this car ain't gonna do shit. So, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I love attacking around the outside here, though, at Daytona, into turn 1. I find a lot of people hug the inside, but I feel like you can almost carry more speed around the outside. Also sets you up nicely on the inside for turn 1. Or turn 2. Oh, no, it's not even turn 2. It's like 4. I don't know. The International Horseshoe. Fuck it. That's what it's called. Yeah, it was an F indeed for Michael. Oh, for Patrick as well. But I eventually realized that if I was ahead, basically what I wanted to do on the banking was be ahead onto the entry to the banking section. Have the car behind me slipstream me, or boost past me, and then as soon as he gets past me, tuck into his slipstream. Instead of having to play catch-up and close down the gap and burn off a lot of my boost, I let them burn off the boost, and then have me sit behind. And then sit behind, get more advantage off of that slipstream, because they're a lot closer, and then lean on the boost like crazy. I was surprised Alexi didn't try gaming it a little bit more, to be honest. I did that for a few laps in a row. They're like, here, I'm gonna send it up onto the bus stop. And he gets back past here. I'm not even boosting. I just wait for him to get past. There you go, sit in his slipstream. Build up speed. And on the exit of the corner, use the slipstream and the boost. Well, what little I had left, I think I might have used a lot here. And then just boost past, or sling past. A lot more if you use the cones to check limits. Is it gaining or gaming? I don't know. Probably gaining. But see, again, like, taking the lead on the entry. And then slipstreaming. Boost. Overtake him into the bus stop. Lead out of the bus stop. And then let him overtake me again. I hug the inside though, so he has to waste momentum going around the outside. I'm not just giving him an easy free pass. Here we go, his way at 218 again. And I was like, fuck it, I'm just breaking at the 200 this time. Like at this year's Daytona 24-hour LMP2 finish. And again, same trick. Let out. Let him past. Then use the hybrid to boost past him. Make sure I was ahead. And then sat on it again. Let him by. I did. Because you'll see what happens. So I think we were both thinking this could have been the last lap. And so the wall... Done him dirty, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we were both thinking this was the last lap, so... It wasn't, there was one more. I think we were both pushing a little bit harder this time around. But again, it worked. For like the 5th time in a row. So, I was gonna keep using it. We're using the track limits to their maximum, and then he, not sure what happened. Hey, just understeers on up. I guess because he was using the hybrid, he had a bit... Because the hybrid engages the front wheels. More understeer than he maybe expected. With all that hard boost. And yeah, hit the wall, sucked his car into it, and then... Whoop! Oh my god, he almost flipped. See that shit? As he bounces off. The car almost tries to flip over. But the downforce catches it and puts it back on the wheels. I actually kept that pretty straight. Oh, no, and then he spins up onto the banking. Ooh! Oh no! I know it. Oh no! Oh, tragedy! Killed Max. Oh no! Oh, there's SRS TV. But I obviously had a clean lap to the finish, and then that was that. Definitely the most fun race this season. Thanks to the free places. Jesus. Alright, let's bring up them results. Wherever the fuck I put them. Wow, Steam has an update. Fantastic. Matt gets the short end stick, so yeah. Really does. He went flying last week. I don't know if you saw that. That was quite spectacular. After I went flying myself. Mattia wins. With Matteo second. Yari in third. Oh, Steam, get out of my face. Phil in fourth. Yuka in fifth. Me in sixth. Patrick seventh. Michael eighth. Max 9th, Alexei 10th, Francesco 11th, and Abaddon in 12th. That fight between me and Alexei looks so much less interesting than it actually was. Because that would imply there's only 2 overtakes, but we were swapping places constantly. So one of the things I love about Daytona, it really kind of allows for that kind of racing. You could just keep swapping and swapping and swapping throughout the lap. So many places you can overtake. In qualifying, I just squeaked on to the top 10. Be a Mattia, Paul, Matteo, Yari, Phil, Yuka, Patrick, Alexei, Michael, Max, and then me in the race. I'm not. Oh no, I am on the top 10. Okay. Matteo on the top, then Mattia, Yari, Michael, Phil, Yuka, Patrick, myself, Alexei, and then Max. Max and NASCAR and the Euro NASCAR very strong. Fair enough. Oh, excuse me. Overall championship. Matteo leads by a whisker over Yari. Yeah, 2 points in it. Oh, Mattia is very close as well. I mean, he likely would be 3 wins in by now, but he had that absolute disaster at Mosport last week. Where he had basically he had to limp around with a broken car for the whole race. Alexei in a very strong 4th. He's this was his first non-podium. Oof. Then Phil in 5th, Yuka in 6th, myself in 7th. Not really where I want to be, but not terrible either. Then it's Michael and Max to round off the full-time runners. And, oh wow, me and Michael are on identical points. Yeah, holy cow. However, oh no, nope, sorry, I was looking at Max's. I was going to say, however, my sum of positions is lower, but it's not. I think I'm ahead of you solely because I'm cleaner. I guess probably also because I have an 88 and an 86, whilst you have 2 84s and an 88. I have a shower next week. Well, next week we're at Road Atlanta, which is going to be very spicy. Hanging on for dear life. It's going to be next week. MX Airlines has been working this week. Yeah, what have we got coming up next week? Let's check. So, on Monday, Highlands Drift. That's interesting. Never raced there before. It's a rather kooky layout. I have driven on it before. But it was like years ago, so I don't really remember much. Well, no shit, it's gonna be much safer than Thompson. Thompson was dangerous as hell. And Felbergring in the Nordschleife. Felbergring is cool. Nords, it's Nords. Sugo next week in the Audi, then Vallelonga Classic and Summit Point. Summit Point's gonna be interesting, but I think these next 2 rounds should be good fun. Especially Vallelonga. Love me Vallelonga Classic. And then in the prototype, TSO40, we have Road Atlanta, then Okayama Grand Prix, which is going to be a juicy one, and then Road America to round that off. I'll never take you out for dinner. Have a feeling everything you'd order would be very spicy or juicy. Ironically, my food taste is like basic bitch as hell. You'd be surprised, like how basic my food taste is. Which maybe it's something. Nah, bangers and mash ain't really my style, but steamed carrots too. Beans on bread. No, actually, I don't like beans, actually. Like, baked beans, that is. Actually, can't stand them. Both supported me, yeah. Dick Turner. And then next, yeah, Michael next week. There's a few places you can go flying at Road Atlanta. So, why not? It's doable. Oh, bloody hell. But that was a good night's worth of SRS racing. Now time to wind down a bit. Yep, aeroplane. Ow, my ears. Shut up. Oh, it's dying on me. You stole a track like me and call it Rainbow Road I forgot about that. That was pretty crazy. Off for dinner! It's 10 PM! Jesus. Alright, let's get rid of that. And hope this just works. It might not. Is it gonna work? Hey, there we go. Oh, I forgot the buttons are weird. Hell yeah. Got a husky too. I don't think he has a husky, no. But I thought, fuck it. Let's mix up the end of the stream. Play a little bit of Outrun. And scare everyone off, because not sim racing. Very fluffy cat.
F40.
Yeah, quality
Manual
game.
transmission. Outrun mode.
Start with the default. Actually, I wanna... normal track, yeah.
Flash wave.
Oh. Hopefully this plays better than my fucking sim racing adventures. Not hard to achieve though. If I have noticed that on my end, the chat window is blocking the speedo on my end. Yep, Ferrari. This is the official, unofficial Ferrari game. Given that the only cars are featured are Ferraris. But it's not Ferrari the game. Albeit it's better than pretty much all the other games Ferrari have put out there. Because, you know, actually complete. Oh, I fucked that up. You're telling me it's not uber realistic to just do that? You know, just drop a gear and then go up a gear to drift? Oh, shit. And, you know, slipstreaming a fucking Citroen on a motorway to go 200 mile an hour. This is very realistic. The pinnacle of realism. Ferrari would want you to believe all of their cars drive like this. What am I playing this on? PC. Where Carlos Sainz get ready to race. Yeah, Outrun 2006 got a native PC port, and surprisingly, it's not awful. I've gone off into the grass. Oops. Like my driving just was then. Yeah, because a lot of games back then had a pretty, well, during this era, have a pretty infamous reputation of having pretty awful PC ports. This surprisingly doesn't. You do need to, so one of the problems with it on modern hardware, though, is that it runs too fast. So you either need to install this one mod, which adds like a bunch of bus, please. Adds a bunch of quality of life fixes to the game, or you just like hard frame cap the game using some tool. It's not on a conventional PC store, unfortunately. Because Sega just decided they were going to abandon the game, but it's very easy to find online. Oh, I'll go this way. Want the harder route. PC Gaming Wiki, my best friend. Yeah, because it's technically falls under the legal grey area of abandonware, it's very easy to find. So. Yeah. Truck's doing 150. Yeah, it's perfectly normal. Can we sing a rally? Oh, I fucked that up. I actually would love to get a... Well, I do want to try at some point the Sega Rally 2 PC version. Because I've played the arcade one numerous times, and it's quite fun. The PC one looks to be quite different. Like, they made it into a more complete game than the arcade. Which is kind of just doing races. Or doing... You just do, like, one championship, and you try and do it as fast as you can. Not over many ETS2 public lobbies, eh? When in Rome. Oh, when in Rome, don't make the corner, apparently.
Congratulations.
Phone stream? Nah, this is on PC. You like the new SRS series? Could you imagine? I'm sure Enrique would be very approving.
Best outrunners.
Damn, I didn't beat my best score. Sadness.
Game over.
You sound a bit bassy today. Yeah, I'm pretty much fine. Incident counter would be very high, yeah. Actually, let's go. Go to your boy, the 250. I don't want it. I want it red.
250 GTO.
Keep forgetting the buttons are weird. And let's die.
Run mode. Night flight.
Puberty. No, I just came down with a bit of a cold lately, so I'm all a bit blocked up. Sugo not on the SRS list? Okay. Well, I can poke Enrique about it afterwards. He became a man. Fuck's sake. This slander shall not stand. So he sounds a lot like Go. Reads all the memes. Not so sure. Wow. I play very serious games. I don't know what you mean. You know, you're telling me you don't see a dragon flying over the top as you drift your Ferrari at 173 miles an hour through public roads? I can't believe you, man. Yeah, such hate. Yeah. Exactly, every day. This is Skyrim. But the amount of mods that have been made for Skyrim over the years, who knows, maybe there is a Skyrim Outrun mod. Holy guys, 512 is giving me a lot of slipstream. He needs to get out of here. Be gone. And Adam plays Dragons and fast shifting Ferraris. Anytime ones I haven't seen for Skyrim are racing oriented. Like, to be honest, they'd probably be incredibly janky. Oh, the game's doing the weird thing where it runs faster for a couple of seconds. Please, no. Physics is like that in Sonic Car. I guess kinda. It's quite different to Sonic Cars, though. But it is good. I'm really floundered on this stage. I think it's gonna sabotage me. Yeah, Sega... If Sega get one thing right in their games, it's usually the soundtrack. Does it move faster sideways? Some corners, yes. But not necessarily. Oh, fuck. Only Sonic got to play 2006. Oh, this woman singing in cheesy lyrics, yeah. Best Sonic! Yeah, and that ends on a 250 GTA, yeah. Telling me you don't just do that every day? I'll be totally honest. I completely forgot about the Ferrari Enzo until I started playing this game again. I feel like the Enzo's just kind of faded off into obscurity in recent years. It's not really in anything that I can think of. Well, it's probably in Forza, but Forza is like everything, so... And also, I don't like Forza, so... Just being ironic. No. Fuck it. Sonic 06 definitely best game, but I don't mean. Oh, bloody traffic car trying to switch lanes on me. And then to a couple FXX. Yeah, the FXXK is in AC. And I think maybe... Is there not FXX in? No, I don't think there is. Get either Horizon 4 or fucking Steam. I would say to not bother, but I mean, personal preference at the end of the day. Yeah, they're modcasts, fair enough. We headed south or north from Egypt? Yes, is my answer to that. Hopefully that was satisfactory for you. Wow, I didn't know they added Slough as a stage. Jesus. I'm not ready for a racing one. Huh. Is that Detroit? Well, technically this is based off of, like, European areas, so... Hence why I said Slough. Because it's, well, it's a city... Is it a city? Oh no, it's a city/town in England that's kind of like that. It's a bit of a miserable place. I killed that car. Rip family. Into the back rooms you go. Yeah, but American signs, yeah! I mean, Japanese developers, okay. They don't make the most logical decisions. But yeah, so yeah, there's two main routes, or sets of routes in this game. There's the Outrun 2 ones, and then there's the Outrun 2 SP route. And the original Outrun 2 is like based on Europe. Fucking bastard. Unsettled me. Put me in that wall. And because yeah, apparently one of the geezers on the design team went out to Europe, to a load of countries, and I guess apparently went to a ghost town, because this is what this stage is. I don't know, maybe he went to Chernobyl or something. But it's like we've entered Resident Evil 4 almost. But then the Outrun 2 SP map is more based on, like, America. It's like bootleg New York and stuff like that. Dragons, we need them back. I think the dragon only appears if I don't crash into anything in the stage. And as these stages are getting harder and harder, it's not easy. Or it's easier to crash into things. But my only goal here is to finish this. Because this is the 15th stage back-to-back run. Which is not easy. Handful. On a pretty good run here though at the moment, I think. I wonder what this could be. Oh, I hit the wall then. I was over-optimistic. I thought I could make the corner without drifting. Oh, eating that in a wall. Clearly New York. Yeah, Tokyo. Yeah, exactly, yeah. See, Tokyo Tower. It's funny I say that, because I think Tokyo Tower is, like, basically the same thing. Oh my god. There's a Eiffel Tower. Just slightly different colours. And now on to Egypt Part 2, question mark? I don't know where this is really supposed to be. A bit like Petra. Is it in Pakistan? Maybe? Back to Rome. Coincidentally where I finished the last time. Now the final. At least I think it's the final one. Sideways 170 through Rome, nice for sightseeing. Yup. Oh boy. Damn 5-gear car. Didn't get that F40 over the line. But we did it. It's the first time I've done that, I think. And he's dead. Rip. Endurance racing, yeah. I was almost as long as one entire SRS race there. She better be impressed.
Game over.
Whew. Let's go Enzo. Go
Enzo
for
Ferrari. Manual
white Enzo.
transmission.
Now we'll try the same thing with the...
Outrun
I'm
mode.
pressing the wrong button. I was wondering why it wasn't working.
Risky ride.
And turns out I was fucking hitting the wrong button.
Get ready.
Enzo's a nice looking car though. TikTok lady indeed. Yep, might as well be. Damn pickup truck drivers. Never trust them. Onto Golden Gate Bridge. Where we slipstream some French ship boxes, because they would definitely exist in America. I fucking love that series of corners, it's just so ridiculous. It's like Radion Rouge, but like 5 times the scale. Where are you guys racing tomorrow, Evgeny, with your championship? If you're still there, that is. So I might be free tomorrow night. I do have another race I should be doing, but I'm not really sure if I want to do it. I think he's gone. He's falling off of RF2. No, I'm not falling off of RF2. Just that I hate the 992 Cup car. Miserable car to drive. Once that's done and we roll on to things that are more fun, then I'll be back on it. But I've given up with that car. There's nothing on the line here really to aim for, so it's like I've kind of just lost all interest in really bothering with it. Oh, I didn't find it very track dependent. I found it garbage everywhere. If it wasn't going to be fun at Mosport, it wasn't going to be fun anywhere. You know, front-wheel drive BTCC probably would be more fun than that thing. I haven't actually driven a front-wheel drive car yet in R-Factor 2, I don't think, so who knows, they might surprise me. That was definitely the line. Uh-oh. That's actually up. This is a big one here. Mosport was fine until I got taken out. I was fine in qualifying, but in the race, awful. You have to baby that car too much for my liking in the race. Yeah, R-Factor 2, I'm racing purely for fun. You know. I've said before, it's never a sim I'm gonna take seriously. And, I have told them that over there. I have made my point clear that, you know, if, well, I guess I haven't, like, slammed my foot down and been like, if you guys go to more serious stuff, I'm out. But I've sort of, like, alluded to the fact that, like, if the R-Factor 2 stuff got too serious, I don't think I'd really do it as much. Yeah, the understeers, yeah. The issue is, though, is when you try and, like, get rid of the understeer, it's impossible to get a good balance in that car. It's my big issue with it. You have to baby it on the tires, and a good balance is a hopeless task. It's one true sim with one proper tire model ever, not the toy code. Damn, well, yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, hey. See, kids game, apparently. In fact, when they were doing the Magello race last week, this was what I was playing instead. I played this like pretty much all evening. I was going through like the career mode. Cause there's like a more beyond this, like, oh shit. Beyond what I'm doing now, it's just like just a replica of the arcade. There is a like more structured career mode with like events and stuff that you do. I was basically just grinding my way through that. I haven't finished that yet, though. I'm on the last 2 events, but they're like tough as nails. People who play Outrun a band for RF2, they haven't reached mental maturity. Damn. I guess next week I need to double down then and bust out Road Trip Adventure after the stream. That game is a ride. Or too mature. Here we see lining the sides of the track the average R Factor 2 community. Well, the average RF2 fanboy, should I say. Most of the people in RF2 are fine. But I also couldn't help by not making a joke about the My Eye statues as I come for a stage that's filled with them. Too mature like an overripe banana. Pushing in the brain. Oh fuck! Just too busy reading chat. Not even safe from reading chat mistakes in arcade racing. I had a quick fucking drink. Stick the landing though. Well, that's just more a scripted thing than me doing that. The car will always flip in that way. Chat, I carry is a real mature crybaby. Fucking hell. My car decided I just didn't want to jump. Do you know what's the most arcade thing about this game, though? Is that you can complete this run without your car breaking down. I'll see myself out now. Can I? Yeah, but it's, the funniest one is actually if you hit a semi-truck, the semi-truck just falls over and then disappears. Those always have a chip. I mean, you could say that too. But who knows? Maybe she's not his girlfriend for very long. Oh no, it's this stage. Probably my most hated stage. I am like short on the time as well. Not good. The game is doing the funny thing where it runs really fast. I don't know why it does this sometimes. The patch that is in place doesn't seem to be quite... Oh my god, that was close. It doesn't seem to be quite perfect, and so sometimes has some like little imperfection moments. Oh. People in Ferraris don't have girlfriends, or else they wouldn't be able to come to team with the Ferrari in the first place, damn. I'm not gonna make this. I blame it on the crash! Oh no, wait, hang on! Yes! I'm not making this, though. I'll tell you that for a fact. Unless I pull some, like, crazy shit out of my ass. Which that ain't gonna happen. Especially not if I do that. Or that. Hate that happens so much. You know what? Might just do it. Go! Oh! Fucking Christ. By the skin of my teeth. The car is a smooth talk from what I hear. Just about made it. Easy, yeah, very, very easy. No sweat. No, not at all. Not at all.
Best outrunners. Game over.
Damn, Sega's own people washed. Washed at the video game. Can't believe they'd be so slow. Oh. Anyways, that was a bit of extra fun. I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here. Because we're over the 3-hour mark. It's just creating some tense drama to entertain us viewers. But just a fun little extra diversion at the end of the stream. I also really need a fucking piss. No one wants to watch a cut and dry predictable race. That is true. That is true. But yeah, that was not the racing outcome I would have wanted, maybe, results-wise, but it was still a fun night of racing. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And looking forward to what we got coming up next week. It should be good fun as well. Oh, so yeah. Thanks everyone who showed up and chatted. Thanks everyone who showed up and raced. And yeah, I will see you guys all next week. Adios.